Caleb has proven to be a motivated and dedicated student, being awarded the prestigious Legacy of Utah State Award. And he exemplifies the best of students at USU. He's shown the ability to overcome obstacles and adversity in order to achieve what he wanted in life. And we're very, very delighted that he was able to fly back from Ohio to be our valedictorian speaker in today's ceremony.
Thank you. When I started college in 2006, I never imagined that I'd be standing here today as your valedictorian, and I'm greatly honored by this privilege. As we come together here for one last time as Utah State University students, and we look back on our long journeys, most of us can certainly ask the question, why have we gone to school for so many years, and what will be our reward? First, we should all realize that education is a privilege. I grew up in a culture where 8th grade was the most education we got, and a higher education was not even an option. Today I would like to share with you my unique story of how I got to this point and how you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Like Nat said, I grew up Amish in the small town of Maya, Michigan with my parents and 5 sisters. For those of you unfamiliar with the Amish, they are known for their simple ways and try to avoid many of the features of modern society by isolating themselves from American culture. For the first 18 years of my life, I lived that simple lifestyle with no electricity and the only means of transportation being a horse and buggy. Even simple, everyday things we take for granted, like cameras and radios, are banned in that religion. I was only 13 years old when I graduated 8th grade with 3 classmates from our one-room parochial school. It was then expected of me to find a job, but the catch was my parents would get all of my income until I turned 21. Right after graduating, I started my first full-time job, working in a wood shop building pine doors. From a young age, I had a great interest in the outdoors and always dreamed of having a job where I could work with wildlife. All of my free time was spent outside hunting, fishing, and trapping. With my dad at work and me being way outnumbered at our house, I think my interest in the outdoors started at such a young age because I was trying to escape our household of 6 women. As I got older, I started meeting people who had careers in wildlife, but soon realized that as an Amish kid, I would never have the opportunity to land a job like that. When I was 17, I met a guy who told me, the only way you can have a good job in the outdoors and doing what you enjoy is if you go to college and get an education. With those words in mind, I started making plans and saving up money in preparation of leaving the only life I had known. I always knew that there was more to life than the bubble I'd been living in, and I was determined to get out into the real world and experience what I had seen happen around me all my life. And quite frankly, I did not want to spend the rest of my life staring at the backside of a horse. A month after I turned 18, I snuck out of our house at midnight with one set of Amish clothes and rode my bicycle to a friend's house who drove me to the Upper Peninsula, Michigan, where I planned on starting high school. These friends gave me a place to stay, but other than that, I was completely on my own in an area that I knew no one. The first day of high school was the biggest culture shock I have ever experienced. In a matter of weeks, I had gone from a slow-paced life with no responsibilities to a world where I had no idea what was going on. All I can remember from the first few weeks of high school was bells ringing, kids scrambling, and me trying to figure out where my next class was without standing out as different to the other students. This was a world of a difference from the one-room parochial school that I had only known of to that point. But somehow I got into the routine, and with the help of correspondence courses, I was able to graduate at the top of my class after 2 years. If I learned anything from the first 2 years of living on my own, it was that you never say never. You can accomplish anything you set your mind to. I could not have made it to Utah State without the help of our former academic advisor, Maureen Wagner. She went way out of her way to help me get started down the right path here at the College of Natural Resources. I think everyone appreciates how much Maureen helped and was always available when needed. And on behalf of all of us, I'd also like to thank all of our teachers, too numerous to name individually. They have informed us, guided us, entertained us, and given us the knowledge and tools to take with us into our careers of natural resources. Today as we graduate, let's be proud of ourselves and a job well done. Remember, the sky is the limit, and we must face the challenges and obstacles that are thrown at us to achieve our dreams. The journey I took to get here today is a little different than each of yours, but we all face challenges and have our own unique story of success. I wish you all the best of luck as you embark on your new careers. I once heard a quote from a country artist that goes like this: "If you see a turtle on top of a fence post, you know it had help getting up there." And right now, we should all feel like that turtle on the fence post. Making it to this point took a lot of hard work and dedication, along with the help of some remarkable people. Thank you.
Caleb L. Kauffman.